What's going on, guys? So it's been a while since I did an unboxing. Actually, I don't know if I've ever done one, but OrcaTorch sent me a little present and I gotta go review it tomorrow on an actual dive, but I thought I would give my first impressions and see if it's worth actually buying. So I'm gonna try to get through one whole video without the interruption of anyone. And let's see how it goes.
Critter Hunter.
Alright, so Orca sent me this from Hong Kong, and it's actually bigger than I thought. I know that the company is based in Hong Kong, but if you order it, there's dealers all over the world, so if you order it from the States, then you'll just get one from the States. It won't take that long to ship. So, stop knocking things down. Alright, let's get to unboxing. I need a knife. Okay. I'm not a real YouTuber yet. I know real YouTubers. They have these little switchblade awesome things to open boxes, but since I'm not a real YouTuber, they haven't sent me my unboxing knife, I guess. So let's see what's in here. This should be a video light. Of course, they want to send me a strobe, but you guys know me, I only do video. What am I going to do with the strobe? Well, it's packed well. That's good. Kevin. So here we go. This is the... There goes my knife. This is the D910V video light. And it's got a pretty cool box. So let's see what is inside. I'll read the specs a little later. I just want to see what's inside. And so does Kevin. So, I love this foam. This is definitely a sweet box. I think I might keep it. I might take the charger and stuff out and get another light, put it in there, and take this on dives. So here's a little Allen key, a little extra band, I guess, and the light. Wow, it's actually pretty nice. So this is so cheap that I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not, but it's actually super high quality build. So on their site, I can tell you a few stats. This is the 5,000 lumen video light, and as you guys know, that's basically what I use. I love these things. 5,000 isn't great for huge distances like wide angle. If you see a shark at 3 meters away, this probably is not going to help. But you know, I only do macro, and this is perfect. I hardly ever use it on the lowest setting, but I did the other day on my other video light that happens to be 5,000 as well, just to get like a spotlight. But usually I'll keep it at 5,000 lumens. And yeah, so this is, they say this is aluminum or what do you call it? Aircraft grade aluminum, and it definitely is. It's super sturdy. I've tried out a ton of different lights, and it stacks up with the best of them. I love this. I mean, there's no polymer to it, except for maybe the fitting thing, but yeah, super sturdy. And they claim on their site that you can drop this from 3 meters and it's shock proof, it'll be fine. I'm not going to test that out. but that's really good because I travel a lot. This thing is under buses, under planes, thrown around, dive boats. It's gonna get roughed up. So I love this. I love the sturdiness. The next thing I note is that it has a 120-degree beam, which is perfect. I hate seeing a line in my videos where the light stops reaching and there's no color. I just like to hook it up. It's got the ball joint that I use for everything. And here are my arms for the rig that I usually use. And I'll connect it with a ball joint clamp, I guess you call it. And if this is my camera, I'll just set it up real close, you know, shining down on my little macro critter. Or maybe to the side or behind the critter and light it up from behind, like rays. So it's the perfect setup for me and anybody that's shooting macro critters or things that are not very far away. So what else is in this box is a charger. And I read up a little bit on this thing before it arrived. And I think there's one thing I'm really gonna like is it has an external charger. My other lights, I have to open them up, take out the battery, charge the battery, and then put it back, which is scary because I think anybody that has expensive lights or expensive camera probably agrees. Every time I get under the water with this thing, I have a little mini cringe just wondering if I'm gonna flood the light or the camera that day. It just, oh, am I gonna lose a few $1,000s today? Nope, I'm good, alright. So, if I don't have to take this open between every single dive and take another chance of flooding it, that's awesome. So, yep, they just have a little, wow, that's a sweet clamp. They just got this magnet. It's like my MacBook. Just got this cool magnet. It just snaps on real easy. Now my wife has no excuse if I say, hey, is my light charging? And she can't say, oh, I don't know how to do it. She can just go like this. So no more excuses. But that's really cool. I'm gonna have this charging all the time. Of course, I think you can take this apart and either, let's see. Yeah, there's a piece of plastic in there. But yeah, this does, I think you could buy a few of these, and if you're on long trips you can just replace them between every dive or whenever the battery's low. But like I said, I'm scared of taking this apart and hoping that I put it on right or tight enough and the O-ring's fine. So I think I would rather spend a little extra money. Yep, it works. Oh wow, that button is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about that in a minute. I think I would rather spend a little extra money and buy 2 lights and just use one on each dive. That's what I currently do now. I don't bring extra batteries and change them between dives. I bring 2 lights and I'll use one on one dive, and then when it's dead, the other one's fully charged. That's just me though. So but I'm super glad I can charge between dives either way. But yeah, this button, so it has an easy button like this, just one button, and it has, the brightest is 5,000 lumens, but every time you push it, it gets dimmer, dimmer, dimmer. It has 3 settings, and then it's off, and that is awesome. I think you might think I'm a little exaggerated saying how awesome that is, but I have some other lights. I'm not going to name brands, but they're similar quality, also 5,000 lumens, 120-degree beam, aluminum aircraft grade, all that, but they're double the price. And I love them. I've been using them for years, but they have a 2-button system that is super complicated. I mean, it's not complicated, but when you're holding this big camera and you have to get two thumbs on the 2 buttons and hold them down for like 3 seconds to turn it off, it is super annoying. So that's the only complaint I have about those other lights. So with this, it's as if Orca called me up and said, how could we make a light better, and they did it, because look at that. I could just reach up with one hand while I'm diving and just with one finger. I love that. I can't really explain why that's so awesome. It's just that my other lights that I love, that's my only complaint. I literally sometimes put my camera down, hold it with my hand, and have to hold it with two fingers to turn it on or off. And it's super annoying. Because I try to save the battery. I don't run the thing constantly, so I'll shut it off between dives. Or between shots. Between critters. So far, that is awesome. So what else could I really say about this without having actually used it? There's not a lot. It's super small and lightweight. I do love that. I could even put a float on it if I'm doing wide angle and I want to keep my whole rig neutrally buoyant and kind of floating, but I'm not going to do that because I have a tripod. I don't know if you can see that in the video, and I like to be anchored down a little and have my light set and no movement. So yeah, this thing, I think it might be, it's definitely going to be a runner-up for my new favorite light. OrcaTorch, they've sent me other torches and stuff, and this is the first video light I've tested out. So I like their other stuff, and I think I'm going to like this. But to be sure and to make an honest review, tomorrow I'm going diving. I'm going to do 2 dives, and there's 3 things I really want to test out. The first is the button, but I mean I can already test that out right now. I wanted to test out how annoying it is to turn on and off or change brightness underwater, but I think it's kind of obvious. The second thing is how durable it is. Is it gonna leak, anything like that? I'm really gonna put it to the test. And the third thing is I wanna see how long the battery lasts. I wanna charge it all the way up, the light should be green, and then I'm gonna abuse the hell out of it tomorrow. I'm gonna go on, you know, at least a 60-minute dive, and I'm gonna run this as pretty much, maybe constantly, more than I usually do it, and see how long it lasts. With my other video lights, I try to be a little conservative, and maybe I'll do, if I do 12-minute constant shot with the video light on, it kind of dies. It gets pretty dim. So if I can do at least that with this, it's my favorite light for sure. If it can do that, then there's no reason to get it. Because as I said, this is half the, you can get this for $400, which is pretty insane considering how high quality it is, and 5,000 lumens. 5,000 lumens is not cheap. My other video lights that I love, they're $800. And at first sight, I can't see why they would be double the price, but we'll see. So at $400, I would just get 2 of these, and I'd be happy all day. But that being said, guys, I'm gonna go out tomorrow, make a whole different video where I really put this to the test, and let's see if it all works out, if it's as good as I think it's gonna be. So there you have it. That is the OrcaTorch D910V, and yeah, you guys can get one at OrcaTorch.com, or you can just wait for my review and see if it's worth it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.